Forget about getting skinny. I would much rather that you get strong. So in this episode of the podcast, I want to talk about how I think it's a better approach to obsess over getting stronger than it is about getting skinnier. So let's look at getting skinny. What does that entail? That can entail starving yourself. It can entail having a unhealthy relationship with your body size in relation to happiness. Like you're not going to let yourself be happy unless you're a certain size. Like where's the logic behind that? Like how's that going to turn out? What if you don't get to a certain size? What if it's just horrible to get down to that kind of size, whatever that size is, right? Starving yourself, doing stupid things, doing seemingly rational at the time, but over long periods of time are detrimental to your health. Doing these kind of things is not good for your health, right? If you look at getting skinny, in terms of, I know if we take it to the extreme of getting down to a size 8, 10, 0, whatever it is, you just have this really, really unhealthy relationship, or you start to develop this really unhealthy relationship with things like food and basically anything that goes in your mouth. It's kind of like, I can't eat that because it's not going to help me to get skinny. I can't drink that because it's not going to help me get skinny. Just so many things that you could do to help you get skinny. If I was to help you get skinny, if we were to sit down and plan out how to help you get skinny, it would involve something like this. Okay, you want to get skinny? Let's cut you down in terms of your calories by 50% so that you aren't feeding yourself enough calories and your body is having to burn it from somewhere else or find it from somewhere else, i.e. your own body. That can only last for so long though. If you're giving yourself hardly any calories and forcing your body to burn those calories from elsewhere, there's only so many calories that you have in your body. So once the fat goes, you're then switching over to protein, which is definitely not what you want. You don't want to be breaking down your own muscles, right? So that is the main way I would help you to get skinny, or the thermodynamics or the rules of physics in terms of how to get you skinny. You need to have a deficit to the extent where the calories that you have in food or drink is less than the calories that your body uses up every day, and over time your body will start burning those excess stores of fat, of stored energy, and the result would be that you would get skinny. If I was to get you stronger, okay, there would probably be going the other way. Would probably be giving you more calories, would probably be helping you to track how much protein you're getting, would probably be helping you to strengthen the body by getting you to do various movements that mean that we're using lots and lots of muscles. And yes, you could do that as well whilst you're trying to get skinny, but I think in the longer term it's much better to focus on getting stronger because of the things that you have to do to get stronger. You have to progressively lift heavier and heavier weights so that your body adapts to it. And as we age, there's a natural level of degradation of our muscles if we don't continue lifting weights. And so, there's muscle wastage, natural muscle wastage as we get older. There's bone density that starts to get less dense. The bones become weaker over time unless you do something. So on those two fronts, first of all, you've got strengthening the muscles, you've got strengthening the bones themselves. And then to get stronger, you generally have to have more energy. You have to take in more energy, you have to take in more calories, because to build the muscles that are going to help you feel stronger, you need an excess of calories, you need a surplus of calories, because those muscles that you're building are calorie expensive, right? They're calorie hungry. So go skinny. You tend to not have as much energy as you would like to. You generally feel rubbish because you haven't got enough calories in. It's a poor relationship with food and drink that you have. You become smaller, and you associate the size of yourself with how happy you are. Going the other way, flipping it over, we get you stronger, you're eating more calories, you're therefore having more energy, you're stronger in terms of physiologically, your body is stronger, it's more able to cope with the daily stresses that you throw at it. You then have more energy, you sleep better, etc., etc. There's so many positives to focusing on getting stronger than there are in just getting skinnier, okay? And the main one being it's a subtle mental attitude that you take, attitude, not attitude. My southern twang coming up. The attitude is much more positive, I've found, to help someone to get stronger. And in time, you do become leaner because you're building the muscle, because you're gradually stripping away that fat. And as the muscle grows and the fat disappears, that's when you get that leaner, toned look that a lot of people want to have. They want to see, okay? And that doesn't come from the unhealthy obsession of getting skinny. Getting skinny just means everything just gets smaller. Whereas if you want that lose weight, toned feel, or look rather, it's so much more healthier to approach it from the perspective of getting stronger again. So to recap, in terms of how to get stronger: 1, you want more protein; 2, you want more calories; 3, you want to be progressively overloading those muscles, so learning how to challenge those muscles so that you're basically tearing the muscles at a micro level, and in time the muscles have to rebuild a little bit stronger every time to be able to better handle the load that you give it. So say you're making it lift 10 kilos one week and then you bump it up to 12 kilos the next week, the muscle is only prepared for 10. It's not prepared for the 12. So it's having to work harder for the 12. And then over time it adapts. That's the beauty of the human body. It learns to adapt over time. It then becomes stronger and bigger, ready for you to move the 12 kilos and so on and so forth, okay? So that is my take on forgetting about getting skinnier and work on getting stronger. And how you do it is 1, move more in terms of move more weight. 2, look at your nutrition and probably increase the number of calories that you have. 3 is progressive overload, and 4 is take the better attitude, take the better mindset, I think, the growth mindset of I can grow myself, I can tone this body by going for more, i.e. stronger, rather than going for less, i.e. getting skinnier. That's my 2 pence on this episode. I hope it was of help. Drop me a comment below if you, or if this rather resonated with you, or if you have any questions. But otherwise, I will see you on the next episode.